I remember when I was younger, I had a lot of strong opinions. I only liked action movies and I only liked rap music and I only played certain games. And if anyone watched or listened to or played anything else, I thought they were weird. But then as time went on, I realized that part of growing up and maturing is accepting the fact that different people like different things, and that's perfectly okay. So, where is all this coming from? Well, it all stems from the radio that we listen to at work. Now you might be like, what? Who listens to the radio anymore? And I thought the exact same way. But people still do. And again, part of growing up and maturing is realizing that even though you might not listen to the radio, hundreds of thousands of people do listen to the radio every day. And that's why there are still radio stations and ad reads on the radio for things like home insurance and other boring adult things. But like I said, all this stemmed from this radio station that we used to listen to at work called Flow 93.5. It was Toronto's #1 station for hip hop music. They had played Kanye and Drake and J. Cole and The Weeknd and countless other, rap artists because that's what they played. They played rap music. But one day back in like February or March or something like that, we came into work one day and turned the radio on and Flow was no longer there. Upon doing some research, it turned out that Flow had been purchased by some other radio station and it wasn't Flow anymore. They played different types of music, but all of us at work, agreed that we now had to find something new to listen to. So we flipped through the stations and we ended up landing on Virgin Radio. At first I was like, bro, what even is this? Because they were playing Justin Bieber and, other music like that. And, like I said, all I used to do was listen to rap music. You go down my music catalog that's downloaded on my phone and it's all Kanye and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and other rap artists. So listening to Justin Bieber was a change of scenery for me. But fast forward a little bit, after hearing some of the music they were playing, it wasn't actually that bad. I'm not saying that now I'm listening to Justin Bieber's music or anything like that on my phone after hearing it on the radio, but it's not bad music. I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh, why would I listen to that terrible music? And I used to tell people I'll never listen to that type of music and stuff, but the truth is I just never gave it a chance. It's as simple as that. It's the same thing when I was playing video games. Like when I used to play video games, I only used to play with my friends. I was never a single player type of person. I didn't see the point of playing games by myself when I could have been playing online with my friends. But then games like The Last of Us and LA Noire came out. And I remember watching people play these games on YouTube. And it was only then that I realized how sick those games were. But again, I just never gave them a chance because I didn't know any better. And my mind wasn't open enough to want to try new things. I just stuck to what I knew and that was that. I guess what I'm trying to say is that part of maturing is realizing that there are people out there that like things that you don't like. Part of maturing is realizing that people do things differently than you, and the faster you can accept that, the less things will bother you. Like I remember telling my mom that we should just get our bills delivered digitally, but she was old school and she wanted to see and hold the bills. Why? I don't know. But that was the way she did it. And I remember it used to piss me off to no end. In my eyes, we were just killing trees for paper for her to see that she owes $60 on her phone bill when she could have just seen it on a computer or her phone screen. But now I'm like, well, that's just the method that she was comfortable with, and it shouldn't have pissed me off because it didn't really make a difference. At the end of the day, the bill was being paid, and that was that. Maturing is also accepting the fact that people will have differing opinions than you do. Some people might think that love movies are the best kind of movies. Some people might think that scary movies are the best kind of movies. Some people might think that none of those are the best kind and that action movies are. Maturing is accepting the fact that there are all different types of genres of movies and all different types of people like different types of genres of movies. I can go on and on about opinions and give you different scenarios for 20 minutes, but I'll spare that for you today. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that no matter where you go or what you do, different people will think differently from you, and that's what makes us unique. There's no point in trying to debate people about what's right and what's wrong, because all you're doing is wasting your time. You can try and show and educate people on what you think is the better option, but at the end of the day, that's also just an opinion. I've argued with people for years about what's better and what's worse, but all I did was waste my time. I wasted my breath and nothing came of it. So why even do it? Now I let people live their life, I live my life, and that's it. You can think whatever you want to think, you can believe whatever you want to believe. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever helps you sleep at night, I hope you have a good sleep. And that's it. Maturing is realizing that there are way better things to spend your time on instead of debating people on what's right and wrong. Have you ever seen that picture of two people that are like standing across from each other and one of them sees a 6 and then one of them sees a 9? It's like that. Just live your life, let people live theirs. No one is right and no one is wrong. People just do things in their own way. And that's basically it. And as always, thanks for watching.